Oh no. That meeting was not too hot. Peru's here.
My friends, I would like to thank you for staying.
Good God, William. What is this I hear about you reinforcing military power in Louisiana? I have no interest in having France for a neighbor, and you know that very well.
Calm down, George. Louis, explain our plan to Mr. Washington, please.
You see, Mr. President, Lord Mortimer anticipates that once France obtains Louisiana, they will cede it to you.
What do you mean? To us? The United States?
You heard right.
But
President Washington, the United States will double in size.
By what miracle have you...
You need to expand, George. You and France are the two major democracies in the modern world. It is necessary that you both become superpowers.
Are you really going to sponsor democracy throughout the world?
Of course, Monsieur Peru. That's why I don't want Spain to get too attached to those weapons. Please continue, Louis. Explain my vision to Mr. President.
Fuck, you putting me in a lot here.
By going through France, Spain won't suspect that it's you who's going to take possession of Louisiana. They'll even believe that France will be a protective buffer between itself in California and you on the East Coast. If Senor Godoy was afraid that you might take the territory by force, now he is reassured. You would never attack France.
But why didn't you tell me before?
So that Lord Mortimer would appear to be isolated without support.
Exactly. You got it, Louis.
Lord Mortimer retains the advantage by advancing undercover, and for it to work, he needed you to act surprised.
William, you haven't changed. Always one step ahead.
One step ahead? You're joking. More like 5.
On that note, my friends, it's getting late. Mr. President, continue to take offense over my project when we resume the conference in the morning. You do it to a T. And if Sir Gregory has the audacity to send you an emissary to convince you to go against me, do me a favor. String him along if you can. The more they believe we are divided, the more we'll have our hands free.
Only too happy to oblige.
Now, let us get
some rest. You're about to get so much land.
Day tomorrow.
It is honestly,
Good night,
I don't even understand how much of a miracle it is for the United States to have secured that much
if
land.
You have a minute, I would like to ask a favor of you. I'm going to require
see the other giant bodies of the world. It's countries stacked all next to each other. You get to North America. What is North America other than the United States?
The closing vote of the conference will soon be upon us. Time
oh my
is
God,
of
there's
essence.
so much land in
so
America.
I'll need you to assist me this evening.
How can I help?
I need you to go this very evening to persuade Senor Godoy to join us. He is the backbone of Gregory's resistance. Turn him round, and all the others will follow in such a stampede that Gregory will be able to do nothing but admit defeat.
Lord Mortimer, with all due respect, don't you think I'm the last person Godoy wants to talk to?
I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
Oh. Psychology. Isn't he, oh no.
Lord Mortimer, you're not telling me everything.
I'm
Let's
very good
say
at
I wouldn't disapprove if the Right Honourable, though nonetheless choleric, Duke Manuel put you in his bad books. If it could motivate him to declare war on France, it would greatly serve our interests.
War? What do you mean?
I told you before the conference. The more we distract Spain from the Americas, the less it will have an eye on Louisiana.
But all the same, we're talking about a war in Europe.
Don't worry. That's why Mr. Bonaparte is with us. I am convinced we'll be perfectly capable of managing the conflict. And Senor Godoy is not a great soldier. He will not commit Spain to a long war that he won't be capable of managing.
I'll go straight away.
Thank you, my boy. And get some rest afterwards. Big day tomorrow.
He's just standing there. Yes, I would try to convince Emmanuel Godoy. Okay. And Godoy is obviously the fuckhead we know nothing about. Your bird is dead, and I'm super glad you didn't call me out on it.
Aren't you afraid our projects for Italy may be discovered before we... Oh, please excuse us, Louis, but I need to speak with Lord Mortimer in private.
No. What do you want, Louis?
I'm going to have a word with Duke Manuel, but you know him better than I do, I believe.
Yes. Avoid any marks of respect and protocol pertaining to his rank. He's not fond of courtly manners.
Okay.
Thank you
Stay
for the
away
advice,
from
my
the
lord.
etiquette.
When are we supposed to vote?
The conference resumes tomorrow morning. That leaves little time for the little favor I spoke to you about.
Indeed. I'll go straight away. I shall be leaving you.
Interesting. So I think these keys, like, oh, that's right, this box.
Which four-letter word could open this chest?
Boss cast. Wait, maybe let me just screw around with this for a second.
Which four-letter word could
It's like
open this
the
chest?
conference is going to resume tomorrow. Don't take too long. Yeah, you got it, boss. Let's see. Here's, Z E E E. I don't know why I'm screwing around with this so much. Zool. It should have been Zool. Whatever game. Robbing me.
Golden elixir. I'll keep it for later.
Hey, you can't speak about golden elixir like it's fresh, hot amber. That hothead perk is actually really pissing me off. Who's this? Oh yeah, it's the secret funky room. Or my mother's old study with all the bull crap in it.
A chest with the occult symbol representing air.
Oh yeah, do I have the keys for this? I don't. Is it really worth getting in here? Well, I'll use this. Ah, yes! Sweet amber! Definitely worth getting into that. Oh, it's over here.
Dante's Paradise.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
And I got, let's see, Adams, Washington, Hillsborough, Bonaparte, Peru, mine, some other bulk room. God, okay.
Monsieur Johann van Volna.
Yeah, let me check in on him. Monsieur Werner! Eh?
The Great Work of the Soul by S. Madone. Pure alchemy is a thought, an art that is performed on the matter of the soul. Great alchemists work to transform and perfect the latter by a series of processes known as the Great Work. There are 4 phases to attain the ultimate in spiritual fulfillment.
Whoa.
The human soul must descend, be corrupt, in order to become decomposed. It's something like what I felt when I think of what I found out about my mother. The soul broken up must be purified by the alchemist. Nice program. The soul must be transformed in order to attain sublimation by the recombination of the alchemist. It's tempting. Thus ends the great work. The incarnation of the purified spirit, the elevation of the soul, now become perfect. Its resurrection, thanks to the action of the alchemist. Except if the alchemist has bad intentions, then it's called manipulation.
Alright.
Very metaphorical as occult theories go. The human spirit being the prima materia of the alchemist.
So it has to be corrupted, broken down, reassembled by the alchemist. However, what the alchemist chooses to do with it is not always of the purest intentions. Why does he get a bath?
The alchemist is an old man.
There's really nothing to glean from all this, eh? Oh, unless I can go on his balcony. What was that? Oh, I saw something else. I can go out on his balcony. Whoa, I can show you the world. Oh. More jelly. Oh, what do these doors lead to? Ooh, spooky. I can go on that one. More Gillick, amber!
Amber crystals.
I'm getting so loaded on amber. I'm gonna OD. Or DW. I should come up with something funny for that. Oh wow, this leads to Emily's room, yes. Oh, am I trapped? Wow, what a goddamn system that is. Yeah, you can't get into that one either, so there's no point to any of this. What a pain that was. So she's dead, and they just haven't bothered touching her room, I guess. Guests have more, or the servants have better craft to be doing anyway. Which way to go? I don't really need to go into Adam's room anymore. Or do I? I'm very familiar with these corridors. So they moved her body and cleaned the place up. Wait. They have kind of fixed the place up a bit. Just a tad, though. Someone added candles. She's kind of getting
June
me.
11th, 1791.
Yeah, her sister's getting all upset. There's really nothing about this room anymore. Still haven't figured out why she was killed, though. I guess that's still a good plot point. Can't forget about that.
President George Washington.
Monsieur Washington! Oh, he's not standing dramatically anymore. Hey, look, his things.
Locked.
Well, this actually really shouldn't be hard for me, so... Oh, there's a small key I could have used. Damn. Whatever, I'm good at this.
The president's personal reserve of laudanum.
Laudanum?
Judging by the quantity, you can't go without it. Ah,
Laudanum, the mind
there's
drug.
also a letter.
Dear Mr. President, I'm returning my answer as quickly as I can. We already spoke about it before you left, but I note that things have not improved. I urge you to follow my advice and stop taking laudanum. I am already looking for a substitute, but I'm afraid you won't wait. Your excessive consumption is in danger of definitely impairing your chance of securing your next mandate. Your addiction is jeopardizing your exercise of office and duties. I regret. Stop taking it. Oh, and I found Amber. So he is addicted. He's like, I take it from time to time. He's like, no, dude, you're a fucking addict. Of laudanum, though?
My dear George,
That just seems so off of him. Laudanum. Huh? Oh, it's free to unlock.
Carmelite water. They say that
Hey,
if you drink
the
this, it'll give you a
water.
real boost. Portrait of George Washington.
Of himself. They're like, let's put a picture of our character model in the game so that everyone can look at it and compare the two and go, really? I guess it's close. Godoy's room's got to be around here somewhere, and I haven't really memorized it. Still can't get into that tower room. Whose room is this?
Monseigneur,
I
His
will
Eminence
never
Cardinal
get into his
Piaggi.
room at
Huh,
this rate.
That's me.
Yeah, let me check my room out. It's been a while since I've been in here. Maybe someone screwed around. Someone changed the pictures in here?
Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented herself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
Someone came through and was like, "Hey, we need to up the scare factor in here." Oh, more jelly.
The torture of Ixion.
I wonder if I could
Condemned by
always
the
come out here and
gods
got
to lose
jelly.
his mind because of his arrogance.
Ooh. Whose room is this? Oh.
Mary Louise of Parma. How ironic having a painting of the Queen of Spain in one's room, my Lord Duke.
Queen of Spain, eh?
It looks like someone's hidden something on the back of this painting. It's a letter. Of course, it's written in Spanish. It reeks of lavender.
Ooh.
Well, well, Mr. Godoy. You seem very interested in hiding this letter. Another secret romance?
I'm in
presume?
Godoy's room, eh?
So, let's see what it says.
My tender Pepita, I feel so guilty from being so far away. I feel awful having to leave you after a silly spat, because you are the only woman I love, Josephia. Forever. I told you before, everything I have, everything I can offer you. Burp. I owe to the affection of the Queen. Let us stay united, please, even in sacrifice for the two of us, for our future children. Stop being jealous. You are the only one who fills my thoughts. Everything else is just a game. I swear.
It seems
He's
the
fucking
Queen
around with
is
other
the
people and
only
telling
one
her about it.
doing
It's
Lord
just a
Duke's
game.
favors.
I swear.
If the Queen found out, it would cost him dearly. I'll keep it with me. You never know.
Rip. I got blackmail. Godoy's letter. Alright, I guess I'm in Godoy's room now. Yep, he's my neighbor. More water. Good thing I just spent it.
Prometheus, punished for stealing fire from the gods and giving it to man. Don Quixote. Talking without
I know that
thinking
name.
is like shooting without taking aim. I'm gonna have to think about that one. The Kiss of Judas, painted by Caravaggio. This is how Judas pointed out Christ to the Roman soldiers.
Okay.
Can you imagine a worse betrayal?
Godoy's not here, eh? I guess I'll just keep going through his crap. He'll have to show up eventually, right? Noblesse of the sword. Ooh. It does agility. Good. I already have agility in spades. It goes so underused. Hey, let me in.
Charles IV of Spain. Now there's no chance of Godoy forgetting who he owes everything to. Brutus and his companions taking an oath to kill Caesar.
Really? So he's planning... All this symbology is really starting to overload me. Oh, that's everything.
Volner's probably still behind the door. I best go out through the balcony just in case.
Oh my god, I accidentally went the correct way. I out-of-sequenced the game. So I was supposed to go up to his door and then expect to see something, but I didn't. I just immediately went into, like, you know... Oh my god, he's like, he's probably still on the other side of the door. I'm like, I honestly have no idea if he's on the other side of that door. The player. Sequence breaking. It's really nothing for these little lookout areas, eh? Whose room is this? That's mine. Who's my neighbor? Is it? Oh, it's Pierogi. Monsieur Pierogi.
Ah, Monsieur de Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by
I'm
any
looking
chance,
for him
would you?
myself.
I was going to ask you the same question.
I wanted to speak to him, but no one will open the door. I'm not sure he's in there.
If I want to pass through, I'll have to get Volner out of the way.
Perhaps he didn't hear you. Did you try entering?
No, of course not. It would not be proper, after all.
I super don't need to get through him, so...
He won't let me by. I'll have to find another way of getting into the damn
It's
room.
just a waste of points at that, level.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Oh. Let's try downstairs. Who's in the parlor? No one here. These guys are gonna be like, you can't come through here.
I would like to come in.
I am sorry, sir, but that is not possible for the moment.
I'm looking for someone. Tell me at least who's in there so I don't needlessly go looking around for hours.
Duchess Hillsborough is speaking with Sir Gregory, sir. The other guests have gone back to their rooms through the other side.
Can you tell me where I can find Duke Manuel, please?
Alas, I do not know, sir.
What's Emily
I can
talking
only
about
assure you
over there?
he is not in the small salon.
Why do you ask?
Sir Gregory's orders, sir.
Very well.
So
Thank you.
Gregory doesn't
Good.
want anyone in there while he talks to Emily. And Gregory, to remind myself... Okay, I don't know. Alright, cool. Yeah, they're busy. Jeez, Zeus, please. This game better end with Zeus throwing that lightning bolt through somebody's chest. Wow, it is brighter in here than usual. I was about to say someone's playing. I found him. It's lovely. I might let him play for a second. Hey, look, it's sticky.
Duke Manuel?
Well, well. Monsieur de Richet, I was not expecting you. I am not in the mood, sir, I warn you. What do you want from me, sir?
I see you're still feeling under pressure. Since your arrival, I've noticed that you've been on the defensive. It seems to me that Monsieur Peru has a knack for getting your back up.
That is the least you can say. Indeed, I was warned. I knew what to expect. For God's sake, why in the hell did your people execute their king? Have the French gone stark, raving mad? There are nothing but monarchies in power in Europe. They will all come crashing down on you.
We shall see. It might, well, turn out to be the opposite.
You certainly do not lack for audacity.
You like that, do you?
Just tell me one thing, monsieur.
fuck
Why did you side with Mortimer?
Spain. He's like-
He is alone, isolated. The United States can do nothing to help you, and France is surrounded by over 10 countries just waiting for the word to pounce. Really, I do not see why you choose Mortimer.
Yeah, I was about to say.
The Golden Order, my friend. The Order is everywhere. We come from France. We are President of the United States, England, and many other countries. We have ambitions
He's
and the
scared.
means to carry them out.
He's scared because
You'll see,
I
once
look at
all
him,
hell
we have
breaks
the
out
power
and
to
your
take care
English
of it.
support starts to fade away. The Order is an international organization. It matters little what governments do. Otherwise, why would Mortimer have gone to the trouble of inviting my mother?
If you are right, Sir Gregory has got it all wrong. Tell me, do you really believe Spain has any interest in ceding Louisiana to France?
Duke Manuel, for Spain, I don't know. But for you, I'm convinced that Lord Mortimer will thank you generously.
You would not be trying
so
to bribe me,
I
would
do
you?
not have high enough
Nothing
skills
could be
to
further
be
from my
very good at
mind.
doing
It would
this.
be an insult to believe that someone such as yourself might have a practical attitude towards its virtue. Even so, it is only natural that you be supported and encouraged if you were to follow Lord Mortimer, isn't it?
Indeed, for services rendered, it would be natural for me to receive compensation for the time spent achieving such an undertaking, yes?
Naturally. And, given
You'll
your
get
status, my
paid.
Lord Duke, the compensation would have to be considerable.
Naturally. Tell me one last thing. What would I gain from all this?
I'm sure that Lord Mortimer will be very appreciative.
I coulda
He's
just blackmailed
always
him.
supported those who have given him help. and you know well that he has every means to do so.
That at least is true.
Come on, you fool, give it up. You're trapped like a rat.
Yeah.
Monsieur, I am astounded. I did not think you capable, but you have succeeded. I will be more wary of you the next time. Nonetheless, if you can guarantee Lord Mortimer's support, then yes, you can count on my vote when the time comes. However, I expect you to be discreet with regard to my former partners, without which our agreement will become null and void.
Of course, my Lord Duke. You can count on me. Lord Mortimer will be delighted to hear the news.
I hope you know what you are getting into, Louis. I bid you good luck.
Good night, my Lord Duke. See you tomorrow.
Well, that's one thing out of the way. The only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow
Now, my
morning.
mother's probably going to be super pissed because she was very adamant about screwing this deal up. At the front door.
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Yeah, that door to hell that I haven't been able to pass back through. Yeah. He's still trying.
Ah, Monsieur de Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by any chance, would you?
I might as well tell him, right?
I just ran into him. He was heading for the dining room.
Ah, thank you.
That was just to be friendly. I already got into his room. I wonder if he never found him, if certain things wouldn't be discussed.
Huh, that's me.
I think he's always so surprised. Oh, yeah, that's me, oh. Hello, Emily.
Good evening, Monsieur le Français.
Duchess, you're here. What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
That's not what I said.
Ah, by the way, you surprised me during the conference.
Why's that?
Well, you are going to lose.
Oh.
Why stay with Lord Mortimer?
I believe he has every chance of winning.
My, you are a rash one. However, if ever you want to change
Audios are
sides,
cutting.
please feel free to let me know.
But tell me, you didn't come here to try and make me change my mind, did you?
That's the last thing on my mind, although you would have everything to gain by it.
She's not immune to politics, right?
Do you perhaps know something that I don't? Come on, Emily. It's time you lay your cards on the table. If you have a good reason for Spain to keep Louisiana, I'm all ears.
Louis, I can assure you on good authority that the Crown will never let France take over Louisiana without taking firm action. Your country has everything to lose, especially now, it being weakened as it is on the home front.
In other words, you believe the aim is to weaken France?
Just an observation, Louis. Louis, if you trust me, you ought to ask yourself why I have chosen home. You do trust me, don't you?
Of course, Emily. You know you have my full trust.
Louis, you're lying. That's not good.
Oh, that's right.
Any more of that and I might get upset. Admit, though, that it does make you think. There's still time, you know. Join us before it's too late.
Unfortunately, my word is my bond. I don't want to leave Lord Mortimer in the lurch.
Very well, as you wish. It's up to you to decide.
Tell me, are these visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
Lighter, yes. Of course. I gotta keep it under my hat for now.
I haven't had a minute to myself, what with the disappearance of Elizabeth and then the conference. Yes, I hope to continue my investigation tomorrow.
Do you have any leads?
Keep her in the dark?
No, not really. That's the problem.
Too bad. Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Okay.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
Oh. Really? This is the visit? Alright.
Come, Louis.
Notice something. Click. She sucked me at my effort points. No! She's gonna win the conference.
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential.
Body snatching.
He looks like he can be trusted. And Duchess Hillsborough, why isn't she here? She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace
Did you send her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her. What are we going to do about Washington? He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king. Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing: to keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim. He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around.
Especially since
Do you feel
totally
all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Oh, I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
What? What just happened? That's not chapter end?
Emily? Emily? Are you there?
No. She wasn't there when he freaked out in the middle of the night.
Typical. There she goes again.
What'd they steal
What's
from
with
me?
this habit of hers of taking off in the middle of the night?
Doesn't want to be seen with your cracking ass. Your shoulders are broad, though, dude. That agility trait is bumping. You need to have a thicker head and a bigger neck to match all that.
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you. Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
Do I get a chapter end? Oh my god, it's not a chapter end. Okay.
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions and check the temperature of your respective positions so that we may reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord Mortimer.
We parted in perfect disagreement, my lord. Where would you like us to take it from?
Right.
Come, sir. Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations will lack panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me reassure you, I am convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be even more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still firmly against it, even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 And you, Luke Manuel?
Well, you see, it is more complicated and it...
Godoy?
Calm, Gregory. Don't try to impress my guests, please.
They are not your guests.
Gregory, anyone under my roof is by definition my guest.
Now back off,
you
Godoy.
included. I would be very grateful if you would let my guests speak. Duke Manuel, you were
Gregory,
saying you still had some doubts?
Well, you see, the situation has changed since last night.
What's going on here, my Lord Duke?
You see, I gave it some thought during the night. New arguments have come to light.
What do you mean, Duke Manuel?
Sir Gregory, I regret to inform you that Spain will not support you in this operation. I vote for.
Woo!
Moreover, In response to arguments brought to my attention, I declare war on France.
What?
Ooh.
What is he doing?
If you think France is afraid of you, you are dreaming.
Over 10 nations rise against you, young man, and you behave like a yapping little dog?
When the French armies are at your door, my Lord Duke, you will change your tune. Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project.
I'm going to declare war on you, but I'm totally for selling you Louisiana.
Overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
How could it be otherwise? And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington, what is your position?
For, of course.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been drinking or what?
There you are, quibbling away. My Lord Duke this, and Madame Duchesse that. You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string!
Jacques, Camille!
Let's end the charade! It's over!
Jacques.
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay.
Peru's story is the best
Come,
so
Jacques,
far.
we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom back, my lord. I shall no longer work for you.
Wait!
De Richet, you just can't help it, can you? Stop
I
trying
can't
to
let
play
you
the
die,
hero,
Peru.
man.
Monsieur, I know I don't really know you, but you seem like a decent person.
I have done so many horrible things.
How are you
blame
to
yourself,
redeem
I
them
can
in
see
death?
that. Everything's not lost.
I don't want to do bad things anymore.
You can take control of yourself again. You can fix whatever it is you've done.
Do you really believe that?
Of course, Jacques. You'll have all the time you need. I'm sure we can work things out.
But you don't know him.
Let's stay united, Jacques. He's nothing without us.
Really?
Trust me. This is not who you are. You're better than that.
You don't know me.
Yes, I do. I know you're no coward.
Exactly.
So give me your weapon, please.
A coward would kill him.
There's nothing to fear. I'm right here.
I don't want him to talk to me.
Don't worry. You're safe now, Jacques.
Oh my god, he's like a subdued bear. Oh, hug
In
him.
Peru, you could have seriously hurt someone if Monsieur de Richet
Just
hadn't
give him a
stopped
hug,
you. Your
please.
behavior is unacceptable. You would do better to go and rest in your apartment. My friends, we shall continue the conference later. I would like to apologize for the inexcusable behavior of my guest. We all need to recover from all of this excitement. Take the rest of the day off.
Is that a chapter end? Because a lot's been going on. There it is. Wow. I could have found out Peru's secret. Success. You slept with Lady Hillsborough. I could have found out a secret from Napoleon. I should have went around and talked to some more people.